Hello there. Let's try to understand why the players are consuming carbohydrate-rich foodstuffs in between the games. Well, that's a very simple thing. Now, whenever we are running, whenever, let's say, we are jumping, whenever we are doing an exercise, and whenever we are playing, did you ever see that we pant a lot? We start to get more and more oxygen inside us, and that is because we are always breathless at that particular moment. We have our lungs whose capacity of oxygen increase, and of course the amount of oxygen which is required by the body will also increase. And at that point of time, this oxygen which is being taken inside the body moves into the blood, where it searches for the food components, the nourishments, breaks them down at that very instant, and it then produces energy. Now, what is that food component which will give you energy very quickly? Well, that has to be none other than carbohydrates. Well, it is carbohydrates which will break down very quickly and provide us with maximum amounts of energy. And this is because of its very competent structure. And this very competent structure, it means that if you compare it with proteins and if you compare it with vitamins and the other sources like fats, well, it becomes a structure which can be broken down and it can be utilized to produce energy on a very quick scale. Well, that is why these players will consume food, because they are always in continuous need of energy. So players are in need of continuous energy during the games. Now, in order to get this energy, they require to have food. And from this food, basically, they will be requiring carbohydrates more. Why? Because this carbohydrate will give them maximum energy. So carbohydrates basic unit is nothing but glucose, and this glucose is a very quick source of energy. And that is why these players consume foodstuffs which are rich in carbohydrates during the breaks of the game, so that in that particular span of time, the carbohydrate they take in will continuously get broken down by the oxygen that we are breathing in, and of course they will give them enough amounts of energy, enough amounts of ATP to play the game.